Hi everyone, I want to welcome you all especially to this week's weekly review. Alright, so quickly in this particular video, I just want to quickly, look through the chart with you and just to guide you to see what we did in the course of the week and some of the decisions I made, and the reason why I took certain trades and I didn't take certain trades. Okay, so if you look very closely, you see that the currency pairs we didn't take any entry. Okay, yeah, I'll show you a few reasons for that, and that's because of the market's no clear directional bias for me. Okay, so you would have understood that the market movement has really changed, and I've already said when you cannot see your setup, it's better not to take the trade. And I found two entries in the synthetic, and that's what I'm going to be showing you. The only entry I found on GU, we missed it. Okay, it has made the move before I realized. Okay, and that move occurred during volatility. That's what I'm going to discuss with you, and then a few things and what we are going to be expecting in the coming week. All right, let's go to the chart. So I'll show you a few things. The charts quickly. Let me just show you what the dollar index did in the course of the week. So if you can remember, during the weekly analysis I told you that you should expect the dollar index could be going bearish in the week, and if you look at the bullish move it's been doing, you will expect it to just only be bullish, but that's because I had seen the directional bias. By the way, in case you're wondering what kind of trader I am, I'm a trend follower. Okay, I've started doing that strictly because of how the market has been of late. So if you look, you will see that the dollar index looked bearish, looked bullish, but in the long run it was going to be going bearish because I had checked the top down. I did a 1 week top down, I saw bearish. I did the 24-hour top down, I saw bearish. Okay, and then for 4-hour time frame was just going to follow suit. Okay, after some time, and that was what happened. So if you see, it gave a massive jump, of which after the jump it started going bearish, of which when it gave that jump, GBP, let's go to GBP, that could have been our entry. For those of you who were online by then, that should be your entry, but we didn't get that, so this is it, or rather this was it. When it gave that jump, GU went bearish on this path. Okay, and I didn't get quite my confirmation as at then, so I didn't go bearish, okay, with GU. Okay, so because I was expecting the bearish move on DXY, not on GU, so I didn't get that, and I felt I was going to be counter trading. Okay, now this is why you must strictly adhere to your rules. I felt I was going to be counter trading because I had looked at GU, and what I was seeing on GU was the buy move, so any other thing that happened here was not my entry, so that was why I didn't take any of those entries. So as at when the dollar index began to act like it was going bearish again, after doing that massive bearish move, it retraced a bit. Okay, it retraced a bit, and I anticipated it was going to go bearish again. That was when I said, okay, fine, if for any reason it retests like our normal retest we used to have, you can see the retest didn't happen, we will go bearish. And that was when I anticipated, bullish on GU. I anticipated that retest would give us this entry. So but it did not retest, and that was not giving me full confidence. So I felt, okay, since it did not retest, it may manipulate, so I just placed the entry to watch and see if it was going to play out, and I didn't take that entry and I didn't post it. So same thing with EU. I just thought, okay, let's see, and there was a high impact at that period. There was volatility and price pushed up so fast, and that was the only thing I saw. Apart from that, you can see I anticipated this one, I anticipated this bearish entry, okay, from this point, but it did not retest. This was exactly when it now retested, and by then I had felt, okay, maybe we're not going to be getting any entry this week. So that's exactly what happened. The EU is for the VIP channel, the GU is for the free channel. Apart from that, there was no any other entry. GJ wasn't giving me what I was looking for. I was expecting a buy, but it did not retest to give me that buy. AJ for the free for the VIP community didn't give me, I was expecting a buy from here, but it didn't give me the buy confirmation. And then people USD kept on spiking and bearishing, no clear direction of buyers. It will spike, it will bearish. Look at what it did. At one time it just spiked, bearish, spiked again, bearish. And I just felt there's no need going into such move, because that's not easily predicted move. Same thing with silver didn't particularly tell me exactly when I should be entering my trade. So the only two entries which I think that's what we should be using to end this particular weekly review are the jump 25, the volatility 25. Quickly, let me just show you that as I close this weekly review. So the volatility 25, we had an entry. So for those of you who were doing during the weekly analysis, the entry came live while we're doing the analysis. So that's why it's not good you miss the analysis, because a lot is usually shared. I didn't post it in the group. Okay, I didn't post it in the group. It came while we're having the analysis. So this was it. The volatility 25 induced, as you can see, before going up. So that was not a winning entry, because it must have induced all of you that took it. Like I said, sorry about that. I'm going to reanalyze again for a better entry. But the jump 25, I think there was a bearish entry on jump 25 that went out, that played out as expected or as predicted. Let me just check it quickly. Okay, this was it. Okay, so I think this came during the weekly review, because this is quite far. This should be May 25th, May 23rd, yeah, during the weekly review. And that was just a quick sniper entry. So this was basically what happened in the course of the week. Okay, so whoever tells you must take trades every day, the person lied. Okay, don't take trade every day so that you don't lose your funds. Okay, protect your capital. Only take trades when you see your setup. So this is KFC Trading, our website, and for those aspiring learners and those who want to be able to subscribe to our channel, just come to the website kfstrading.com and click on enroll now, then choose any of your mentorship plan. Any of this plan that you choose will give you access to our VIP mentorship courses and all our VIP packages. So the VIP mentorship courses is designed specifically to get you from the beginner stage, which is the 1.0, to the advanced stage of trading, which is VIP mentorship course 7.0. You don't need anybody telling you what to do. All you need to do is click on each of the courses and you'll find the necessary materials you need to get the course done. Okay, and you follow through as long as you can be able to clear your schedule. Day 1 down to day 7 for the VIP 1.0. Repeat the same thing to 7.0 and you will be mastering trading. I hope that by this video you've been able to clearly make a few adjustments to your strategy or to your decisions in the trading industry or in the trading space. I want you to be patient. This period requires lots of patience. Okay, so a lot of traders are experiencing what we are experiencing. Okay, because as a retail trader, you don't control the markets. Okay, you can actually trade with knowledge and understanding of how the big players do it, but we are retail traders, so we follow what happens in the market. And if the market is experiencing just like what it's experiencing right now, it will definitely affect us. Okay, so but always remember A setups. Okay, stick to your strategy. Don't take entries where you are not too sure. Take entries that you are sure that you've seen your back tested procedures play out again in the charts, and you find that instead of being blowing at your accounts or losing monies, you find that you are protecting your capital and you're making progress and you're still making money despite all that's going on in the market. Watch out for the weekly analysis, so I will show you a few things on what to expect in the coming week. Have a great weekend.